JD Foxx.
Hello, and welcome to another fun-filled edition of the JD Foxx Show, right here on Fun Tower Radio. It's your host, JD Foxx. Thank you for listening tonight. We've got a lot of great stuff coming up. We're going to even check in with our very own Inside Nashville host, Nikki Joe, exclusive to JD Foxx Studios here. In fact, we'll get to that later. In fact, we're going to get things started from 1956. We've got to get the turntable out for this. It was a song that hit number one on the pop charts, on the country charts, number 2 on the UK singles charts, number 5 on the R&B charts. Who could it be back then? Well, of course, Elvis Presley. Here's Heartbreak Hotel.
Well, since my baby left me, well, I found a new place to dwell. Well, it's down at the end of the lonely street that they could die.
There you go, from 1956, Elvis Presley on the JD Foxx Show. In fact, that came out on a 10-inch 78, and also, for what the cool kids were doing, was a 7-inch 45 back in the day. He released that in January 27th, 1956. He recorded it only 17 days earlier. That's some turnaround right there. Hey, let's check the top of the charts going from 1956 to 2017. And we'll flip over to the Billboard Hot Country charts. Number 5, Dierks Bentley in Black. Number 4, If I Told You, Darius Rucker. Luke Combs at number 3 with Hurricane. In case you didn't know, but Brett Young is number 2. And still, number 1, Sam Hunt and Body Like a Back Row on the JD Foxx Show. Let's check out the number 14 song in the land. It's Lady Antebellum. I like this song. It's called You Look Good on tonight's JD Foxx Show.
On a boat, on the beach, in the water, in the sand, in the back of a bar, cold beer in your hand. Baby, you look good.
Why, thank you. I appreciate that. I put on a new shirt just for the occasion. It's the JD Foxx Show. Oh, he wasn't talking about me. Well, of course not. It's Joe Diffie rolling on with Next Thing Smoking on tonight's JD Foxx Show.
Well, I don't know where I'm going, I don't even care.
Yesterday's favorites with today's country hits. JD Foxx.
Yes, that's exactly what we do. Play yesterday's favorites with today's country hits.
I came crawling home last night, like many nights before.
Oh, you feel more at ease here. You won't.
It went to number 1 in 1982 for David Frizzell on the JD Foxx Show. And a little bit later on this hour, I've got our very own Nikki Joe talking about her exciting experience backstage and seeing the What the Hell concert tour. Hey, I didn't name it. It's the Dierks Bentley launches his tour. He's going to have 40-some tour dates through the summer. Wow. With Cole Swindell and John Party. We'll check in with her momentarily. But first, let's listen to a little Tanya Tucker and Just Watch Me.
You just watch me, baby.
Call JD now with your requests at 615-669-3165.
And you can call anytime, too. 615-669-3165. You can even request Johnny Cash tunes. Here's Jason Aldean singing Johnny Cash. What you got? Oh, yeah, the country sounds best right here on the JD Foxx Show. Wow. That's Jason Aldean from 2007 with Johnny Cash. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to check in with Nikki Joe, and she's going to tell us all about the Dierks Bentley tour with John Party and Cole Swindell. It's going to be a hoot. So, as we stay in the business, stand by.
JD Foxx.
Anybody care about what I want?
I do.
Shut up. Get out.
You're listening to the JD Foxx Show.
Welcome back to the JD Foxx Show here on this fine radio station. It's your host, JD Foxx, and you know, We've got a lot of talented folks that work here at the JD Foxx Show. In fact, Nikki Joe is one of them. Michael Cullison, who does the Wine 101 radio show, does a little country coffee thing. And I didn't know how famous it was until Nikki Joe pointed it out. We sent her backstage because I've got a lot of things to do. Anyway, we sent her backstage with the What the Hell tour with John Party. Here, let's take a listen. Nikki Joe?
Hey y'all, it's Nikki Joe with Inside Nashville News, and we're backstage at the What the Hell World Tour featuring John Party, Cole Swindell, and Dirk Bentley. Now I tried to get a quick question in with John Party as he made his way to the stage. He just wanted to sort of mention a certain morning show to me. Hey John, it's Nikki Joe, JD Foxx Radio, over here.
Get your party on. Party on the regular in the morning coffee.
I think you may have had as much coffee as Michael does.
Even when he's not hungover and he's just having a lot of coffee.
Thanks, John. Have fun tonight.
Thank you.
The three boys are really enjoying each other's company on the tour. Dirk said even just being with Cole and Party hanging off stage the last few days has me so pumped for the rest of this year. And Dirks went on to say that there's not a cooler feeling in the world than the love that country music fans pour out every night when they're laying it all out on the stage. They are having the time of their lives and we're all just getting lost in it together. The guys and I are never going to forget this tour and these fans and all the people helping us live out our dreams every night. Be sure to check out their Instagram pages for more backstage antics. This has been such a fun night. We'll want to try and catch the tour this summer. It runs through August 20th, so make sure you check out their websites for cities and more added shows. Well, that's about all the time I have for now. This has been Nikki Joe on JD Foxx Radio with Inside Nashville News, backstage at the kickoff of the What the Hell World Tour, reminding you to turn it up and sing out loud. Woohoo!
Thank you very much. Our very own Nikki Joe with Inside Nashville on the JD Foxx Show. Let's hear a little more of John Party talking about the tour.
Last year was a hard working year. We're launching the record, and the record was just kind of making its own way on its own, without kind of just through word of mouth. And then we had Head Over Boots on the radio. This just kept playing, just kept going, and then we put Dirt on My Boots out, and it came into this year. And this year's been just an amazing year already. So it's been a lot of fun. Lots of touring. On tour with Dirks and Cole Swindell right now. There's lots of singing along at the concert, and then not just the singles, to the album cuts, to even the last record, the first record we put out. It's been amazing. The concerts are just getting better and better. We did 2 headlining club shows in Florida, both sold out, just crazy. And all the clubs were like, we could have sold 600 more tickets, but just at max. But it's been pretty crazy.
That was pretty cool catching up with John Party on the JD Foxx Show. In fact, I'm going to get in trouble for this, but I can't help it. We've got some audio of Nikki Joe singing along to 5150. She actually sounds pretty good with 20,000 other people singing along. It's the JD Foxx Show. The tour includes some of the cities like Birmingham, Alabama, Cincinnati, Columbia, Maryland, Hartford, Connecticut, Boston, Washington, D.C., Tampa, Florida, West Palm Beach, Florida, Jacksonville, Pittsburgh, Allentown, Cleveland, Chicago, St. Louis. Good golly, I'm out of breath. There's over 40 cities. Go on their websites, check it out, and have some fun, will you? Speaking of fun, let's play the 5150.
Ever since I met your girl, you've been on my brain.
You're listening to the JD Foxx Show.
Oh, yeah, the JD Foxx Show rolling on. In fact, Dirk Bentley recently talked about the influence George Strait had over him back years ago. In fact, let's take a listen.
I don't know how many people can say that they met their wife at a George Strait concert, but I did. I was opening for George back in February of 2005, and this girl who I'd known for a long time but had never really seriously dated came out to see me play with George, and that was on, like I said, February 5th of 2005, and we ended up getting married later that year in Las Vegas, the same place where we'd met. So for me, George is tied into my family pretty intensely through that relationship and through the fact that I was on the road with George and I met her. He's something my dad and I, we listened to George growing up in Arizona all the time together on the radio. He's one of my mom's favorite artists as well, too. Another really cool thing he did for me in Phoenix when I opened for George in Phoenix, which is probably the highlight of my dad's entire my entire career for my dad. My dad, that was the biggest moment for him, was him seeing me open for George. But my mom had asked me, hey, do you think George would play I Just Want to Dance With You, a song he'd never done any of the nights on the tour ever. And I was a new artist, and got the nerve up to ask him, hey, do you think, when you're in Phoenix, is there any chance you guys might be able to maybe do the song my mom loves? And George is, maybe, it was pretty, him being pretty, being George Strait, doing the George Strait thing, Mr. Cool. But that night he ended up doing that song, and that meant so much to me personally, and a lot to my family. So he's tied into our family in many, many ways, man. I love George Strait.
So throughout the whole tour, Dierks Bentley, along with John Party, sing a different George Strait song every night of the concert. It's pretty cool. So let's play a little George Strait. Here's I Just Want to Dance With You.
I don't want to be the kind to hesitate. I just want to dance with you.
Let's do a twin spin. Touring along with Cole Swindell on the What the Hell tour with Dierks Bentley. Here's John Party's Head Over Boots.
I wanna sweep you off your feet tonight.
There's only one JD Foxx. The JD Foxx Show.
Yes. Get your sunglasses out, put them on, and chill in it.
I got my shades on, top back, rolling with the music jack.
Well, did you know that playing cards with Kenny Rogers gets old pretty fast?
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. What? You get it? No?
I get the gist, yeah.
JD Foxx.
This next song has been covered so many times. It started in 1962 with the group The Springfields, hit number 20 on the Billboard Country charts. Then Skeeter Davis did it, Jody Miller, Johnny Rivers, a lot of artists, Janis Joplin, Linda Ronstadt, and more famously, Dolly Parton. Well, Dolly Parton also recorded it with Tammy Wynette and Loretta Lynn in 1993. Here's Silver Threads and Golden Needles.
I don't want your lonely mansion.
You're listening to the JD Foxx Show.
Good golly, Miss Molly, I just looked at the clock. We're pretty much out of time, so better speed this up a little bit. Here's Buck Owens and Memphis on the JD Foxx Show.
Long distance information, give me Memphis, Tennessee.
Love that song. Buck Owens in his cover of Memphis. We're just about out of time. That song reminds me of Hee Haw. I loved to watch that show when I was a baby fox. But anyway, we're out of time. I'd better stop talking before I get in trouble. Let's take a break and play one final tune.
JD Foxx.
You're listening to the JD Foxx Show on Fun Tower Radio.
Welcome back to the JD Foxx Show here on Fun Tower Radio. Your host tonight, JD Foxx, and it's time for the Rock and Ron Thursday Rockin' 70s show that he does. And, I don't feel so bad, going over, because sometimes he rushes in at the last minute, and I have a fear. This is just me, but I think one day he's going to have dead air. Don't tell him I said that. Let's wrap it up with Tom T. Hall. It's called I Love on the JD Foxx Show. Have a good night.
I love little baby ducks. Oh.